Hi, friends. Today is Tuesday, January 5th. And what I wanted to start out with this video before we talk too much is Tuesday is our second day of this. So let's say yesterday, I don't know, let's say you had an appointment, let's say your internet went out, let's say we were just napping. I don't mind why you didn't log on, but if you did not start yesterday's work, I want you to skip today and go back to yesterday's button on Monday and start there. Each day is worth the same amount of points. So you're not going to miss out on extra points by starting early instead of starting here. We are starting a new novel. It's called Restart. It's really funny. It is a good, cute little story about a kid who wakes up and has no memory of who he is. So he gets to kind of reinvent his life. I think that's something a lot of us can relate to wanting to do at some point, but he really gets to do it. Today's assignment is chapters 3 and 4. So if you haven't read 1 and 2, it gets a little dicey. I would much rather you just go to Monday's button, start there, do that assignment, and always be a day or two behind than I would you starting in the middle and being confused on the book for the next month. So chapters 3 and 4, guys, actually way shorter than yesterday. I think it's almost 10 minutes shorter than yesterday, and the assignment is shorter. So yesterday we really needed to cannonball in, get our feet wet, see what was going on, see who the big players and characters were, and today we're able to coast a little bit more. So as always, this slide will look the same all through the month of January. You need to click here to read chapters 3 and 4. It's very important to me that you read along with the audiobook, and then you are going to click here for the audio playlist. This link should take you to chapter 3, and then chapter 4 should either start immediately or there will be a playlist over on the right. We do not have a journal today. Our questions are pretty straightforward. I didn't want to overwhelm you, but I do need 2 to 3 sentences on this first one. Please do not give me 2 to 3 words. Please actually do your work and type your sentences. So what can we infer? That's an educated guess, right? So like if we've already been reading, what can we infer from Chase's mother not being surprised that someone would dump yogurt on his head? She's not even fazed. What do we think that means? And then these are for after you read or as you read. You shouldn't be doing them right now with my video. But what can we learn about Chase's social life from how classmates act towards him? And then who is Brendan? So these should be a sentence or two, right? Not just a one-word answer. And then what can we learn about Brendan from his interaction with Chase and his thoughts about him? So Gordon Korman, the author, does a real good job of not only showing us these characters and their actions, but who the characters really are by how other people act and other people think. He's really good at getting in his character's head, and that is something I want us to notice here. So give me 2 to 3 sentences on that. And this is our last slide of work today. I need just a brief story map. So give me the title and author of the book. It is a-okay for that not to be in a sentence. Give me some characters and descriptions. This should be really full, this middle area. Gordon Korman gives us a host of characters and definitely tells us a lot about them, once again, by how people think, by how people act. So make sure that middle part is really full, a good list with descriptions. And then the settings of the story. Where is the story taking place? Where is the action happening? Is it modern day? Is it back in Viking times? Is it set over in Europe? Is it in America or the United States? What is going on? Be sure and let me know. And then that is the end of today. It's pretty fast. So as always, let me know if you need anything via Schoology or Gmail. We will have a morning meeting at 9:45 this morning. If you come to that, you do not need to make the 1:30 afternoon meeting, but if you cannot make the morning meeting, we will have our afternoon meeting explaining everything, answering questions, and just getting to see each other. Please let me know if you need anything. I would be happy to email you back.